constitution of Nigeria has given you the power as a citizen to defend yourself when the aggressor comes on you. The question I want to ask every one of the increase in the militancy and the attack on innocent lives. The question I want to ask you: what stops you from defending yourself? Because if you don't defend yourself, you will still be killed. It is better for you to defend yourself and die for the cause of defense. This Ipob, Fulani, terrorists, killing people in Biafra, in Katsina. Somebody sent me a text from Katsina and said, pray for us. They are slaughtering us like goats. Hey, the president cannot do it. His strength has been shown through the years of his service. If a man has failed in leadership, you are having a child leadership there, not a mature leader. The police cannot. The soldiers cannot. That's why the governor of Borno says, if we will not do it, I will mobilize ourselves to go and do the job. Let me say, very closer, let me say, every Nigerian, the same way the Igbos fought by improvising their weapon, it is time for Nigerians to improvise different weapons. Bomb them, kill them. The Bible says, he that kills by the sword shall die by the sword. These people have vowed that they are going to kill you. I listened to their tape. One alto, he said, Arnan Nanzamu Kashish. Zamu Chiresu Agwane Kisuma Anandu Swakasu. Tome Mukejira. Munajira say, Akashirikamu. Kumakasha. Kutashi. Asiye. Mutane na suna kasa, suna kashamu. Mutane na kamanku. Tashi kuipara. Wani abun ta isa. Yau ashe goma, shiri ashe 30. Haba rayuwar mutum guda daya, ran mutum guda daya a America, duk duniya ta razana. A cewa mutane 100, mutane 100 a cikin gida daya an kashe mutane 10. Sai mu zo na hakan nan kawai muna kalla. Mutanen nan fa sun riga sun shiri cewa dole sai sun karba kasashen mu. To dole mu nuna musu ikon Allah. Dole mu nuna musu ikon Allah ta wurin addu'a kuma ta wurin ɗauka abin da ya kamata mu ɗauka. Mu yi defending kanmu. Nigerians, you can't sit down and be behaving as if nothing is going on. If you don't quench the fire in your neighbor's house, that fire is going to come to your own house. Let's wake up and stop this evil. God is on our side. But remember, God will only work when we start the work. Fight to protect yourself. Life is sacred in the sight of God, and no man has the right to enter into your house to slaughter your father, slaughter your mother, slaughter your wife, and then you are having 100 youths. If it is improvised bomb, do it with kerosene. Kill the enemy. It is not a crime. God bless Nigeria. God continue to protect Nigerians.
This message is very strong message, and I told you that this is the message. This is the real message. He's speaking in the language of the killers. speaking in the language of the killers. He's telling us exactly that they're coming to kill you. Our leader have said this over and over. We have seen it happening, and we're not doing anything. We're folding our hands. It's up to you. It's up to you, our brothers in Biafra land. It's up to you to defend yourself. God will do it for you, yes. But you know what? You got to start the work. You can pray all you want. You can fast all you want. You can deliver, do whatever you want to do. Fine. All that without work is what? It's a joke. It's all nonsense. This is the man that is speaking. He's supposed to be a prophet. He's supposed to be a Christian. You see the way he's talking? That's the way I feel. This is not a joke anymore. They are coming. They went to a meeting in Enugu and killed about 21 people. Human beings. These are young kids. They are having a meeting. They were not in the street. They were not protesting. The police is now lying. Oh, that they were burning tires. How could they have burned tires? You see, this is their normal talk. Let me tell you something. Before they killed in Umuahia, in Aba at the school, I remember we had a phone number where we have to call these people, and the commissioner of police in Abia State at the time. Luckily, I was driving and I just managed, I don't know what happened, I just called that number and he picked it up. I pulled over on the side and I spoke to him. I asked him a question. I said, what? First, I introduced myself. When I said that I was calling from America, I said, oh, yeah, I can see the number. The number is foreign. I said, okay. So what happened to because it blocked some of this, our people in Umuahia at the time. He said something to me. He said, the government doesn't want them to be doing protesting, but I personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with their protest. The only thing I'm saying is that they cannot be in the street and burning tires and obstructing traffic and all the rest of them. I've advised them that each time they want to do something, whatever they want to do, they can go into a school compound, that has a gate and has a wall and everything. And he specifically said National High School. So I was wondering, what kind of protest is that? A protest where you have to get into a school compound and lock yourself in. Fortunately, probably he had told other people, and eventually the rally was held in the school with cameras set up to see what they were going to do. And they went in there and they killed. They even took some to borrow pits and dumped them. That video was aired by Al Jazeera here in the United States. In fact, it was aired at the time when Buhari, when he was alive, was being interviewed in Al Jazeera. And the lady asked Buhari, told Buhari, said, what about this Ipob? And he goes, Ipob, where can I get the money to give them? To cut a long story short. Eventually, the lady aired the video. And that video went viral. This is exactly their plan. They always use the word, they are burning tires. These people were in Enugu, in a compound. Somebody went to the gate and knocked on the gate. And they let him in. And I'm telling my brothers that, okay, no nuno. Well, okay, no ofia. No. Whoever was in that meeting, you will be able to recognize the person, the policeman, the soldier, the whatever that came in there, that is your own people. Start from them. They have families. They are living amongst you. Let me see how they're going to get away with it. Because now how okay no nuno. So okay no nuno, nke no ofia will run back to the ofia, able see where but nke no nuno will sort you out and will make sure we set a trap and catch you. That's how to do it. That's where you begin. Because all mad about that. All mad about Nane made that meeting. But even if Nane made meeting, I'm mad, so what? What's the big deal? You're holding a meeting in your family meeting, and somebody comes in there because the government have said you should not hold a meeting. Who kind of government is that? What kind of government? You are holding a private meeting. This is a private meeting in a family. It has nothing to do with anybody. We don't have to let all these things go because it will ever continue. They are not going to stop. The bully will never stop bullying until somebody knocks him down. I am telling you the truth. The only time the bully can stop is when somebody has disgraced him. I told you something about my high school. That's true. It's not a make-up story. You bully and bully and bully until one little man will knock you out, and then that will be the end of it. And that's what these people need. Otherwise, they are not going to stop. Believe me, they will definitely not stop. Obviously, they're not going to stop. If you expect them to stop, they will not. Every day, of Chifo and also. And our people are there, they're not helping issues. Our so-called politicians, our so-called leaders, that word leader, I don't want to use it for them because they are not leaders. Honestly, they are not. Yesterday, I came across a videotape of an interview with one of our mothers, elderly mother. I don't think she called her name, but whatever she did say, she said something that is very remarkable. She's telling us to defend ourselves, that we have no choice but to defend ourselves. And I see to it. I see to that. I agree with it 100%. The only way to end this carnage is that you retaliate. If you keep quiet, they're going to keep coming. They're not going to stop. Because this is something that has been on for God knows how many years. Usman Dan Fodio, the beginning, had already said it, that this estate belongs to them. Yeah, we are conquered people and we're going to be. They already treating the other people as conquered people. Now they are trying to pass the same thing to Biafra land. That's the struggle they're having right now. Because the other people forget about. Southern Kaduna, they are fighting back, but for how long will they fight? They have been subdued. These have been subdued for God knows how long. When you go to the north, it's sounding like there are no Christians in the north. It's not true. They are there. They've been subdued to a point of not even talking anymore. They've tied them up and they can't say anything. By these foreigners who came from Futajalon, who are not even, if there was anything called Nigeria, they don't have a land there that belongs to them. They are taking and taking and taking, and you are allowing them, and they are moving on, they are moving on, they are moving on. Well, Biafra land is where your your problem will end. Until others rise up. Somebody called me yesterday, a friend of mine, he's a Yoruba guy. Been a very, very good friend for a long time. Strange enough, yesterday he called me. He didn't even know I was in Texas. He thought I was in New York. And he was talking about what is going on in Nigeria. I said, well, you guys, your Dudua, rise up. Rise up and take your land. Forget about us. Because we're already taking our land. You rise up and take your own land. If you sit down there and wait for the day if we can join the Igbos. You don't need to join the Igbos. Get up there and take your land. We are taking our own land. If you start your own and we start our own, and probably the middle belters, they start something, the Arewa start something, that is it. That is it. That's a goal. Don't wait until you come together, because you will never come together. That thing coming together is a myth. Is hallucination. It's never going to happen. They are robbing you left and right. They put in a total stranger as your president for over 2 years or 3 years on the whole, and you all believe it, and you think you can come together? Come on, man. You can't. For them, you are staying the way you are is to their benefit. Rise, Ududua. Tell them this is what we want. Declare it. Biafra will declare theirs. Where would they fight? Where would the fight start? Who is going to fight who? It is happening. Our leader have said all these things. Yesterday I was listening to something about the Christian Association of Nigeria, the new bill that was passed and everything. This is not strange. It is not new. Oh my goodness. Nnamdi Kanu has already said it. Fulanization. Bosu, they didn't even start with Nnamdi. In fact, I think Reverend Bosu said something. He said it and he didn't start. He started with Babangida. When he took your money and gave to these people for total Islamization of the thing you call Nigeria. You think they have relented? They will never stop. I told you, a bully will never stop until you knock him down. If you don't fight a bully, he's going to continue, no matter how much you try. The only thing that can save you out of a bully is that you show him that you have a hand, that you can also hit him. That's the only way out. Because if you think that you are going to stay there and he's going to give up, but he can't give up. How can he give up? He will fight you forever and ever, and that is it. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe in what he's doing or not, he will fight you to thy kingdom come. Bosu told us that Babangida gave them 28 billion of your money. To do what? For total Islamization of what you call Nigeria. And we thought he was joking.
Have an iPad here, and you have access to the internet right here. I will just invite you, please go online straight away and go to wikipedia.org, Wikipedia, and type into the search engine Abuja Declaration 1989, and this information will come up. Islam in Africa held a conference in Abuja in 1989. At the end of it, they issued a declaration, and it goes to eradicate.
This conference was held in 1989. So they didn't start today. It was started with their father, but this is the modern one. This is the one that is recorded by Babangida, who is still sitting on a wheelchair, and he's going to remain there. He's not going to die. Definitely, he's going to remain in that wheelchair for a long, long time. God knows that.
Eradicate in all its forms and ramifications all non-Muslim religions in member nations.
Let me go.
If you have
I want you to
an iPad here and you have access to the internet right here, I will just invite you, please go online straight away and go to wikipedia.org, Wikipedia, and type into the search engine Abuja Declaration 1989, and this information will come up. Islam in Africa held a conference in Abuja in 1989. At the end of it, they issued a declaration, and it goes to eradicate in all its forms and ramifications all non-Muslim religions in member nations. Such religions shall include Christianity. Now please note that word, to eradicate in all its forms and ramifications. Now Nigeria is a member nation. All non-Muslim religions, such religions shall include Christianity. The word Christianity in the communique was underlined.
Yes.
To ensure only Muslims are elected to all political posts of member nations, to ensure the appointment of only Muslims into strategic national and international posts of member nations, to ensure the ultimate replacement of all Western forms of legal and judicial systems with the Sharia, then to make sure that this strategy works, because it's going to require money. Babangida, as the self-appointed president of Nigeria, put his hand into the treasury of Nigeria, took $21 billion out and gave it to OIC, to the Islamic Development Fund of OIC, and said, take this money for the total, I'm quoting, for the total Islamization of Nigeria in particular and Africa in general. Babangida paid $21 billion of our money to turn Nigeria into an Islamic nation. And they have started. Boko Haram, don't look at it as something that is isolated to the northeast. It is meant to cover the entire nation until Christianity is eradicated in all its forms and ramifications.
All right, you know this when this thing first came out, I remember there were many pastors, the big time pastors. They will tell their congregation, don't mind them, that can never happen here. It is happening there. It is coming. They are signing a bill. The bill has already been signed. Very soon the trustees will be removed and the Hausa Fulani will take over. Not the Hausa Fulani, the Fulani. They will get into being members of the trustees. They will tell you what to do. You are finished because you don't listen. Because you have ears, you don't listen. Christ will never do for you what you can do for yourself. All he can do, you know that, and I know it, that God will only send a Messiah. He will only send somebody with the information. What you do with the information is left to you. You can fast, you can pray, you can knock your head on the ground, you can drink all the oil water and all the blessed whatever. You have to use your head. God will always give you a prophet that will tell you. He might not have a church, It might not be somebody who even goes to the church. That he has information. What he passes on to you is information. What you do with the information is up to you. It's your thing. Whatever you think you want to do with the information that you are given, hey, it's left to you. Bosu that is saying this, actually is a pastor. Introduced him, I don't know him personally, but at least he introduced himself as a pastor in one of the. But he said this is prophetic. What he's saying, he has given the information. He can't enforce it. He's not in the position to enforce it. But it's you. Those of you who call yourself can, I don't know if you're a can of beer or whatever can that you have. You sit down together, you're playing politics. I have always said it that Christianity and religion is not, they are not the same thing. These people, most of them are just religious people. They are not Christians. They are not. Because it's not something you change. You can't just tell me all of a sudden, I was born a Muslim before that I changed to Christianity. Forget it. Somebody has offered you something. There's something. It's not like a Christian telling me I've become a Muslim. Go and check his bank account. The moment somebody who's a Christian comes out and says, I'm now a Muslim, go back to his bank account and check it out. Some money has been thrown to him. You don't use money. Real Christians, you can't buy them. You can buy religious people, but not a Christian. Christianity is not even a religion in the first place, anyway. It's a relationship with your Christ. That's it. It's not a religion. It's everybody. You might be having your own religion, yes, but Christianity is different from religion. You can become a religious person, but when you say you're a Christian, that means a lot. So it is happening to you. It's going to continue. There is nothing you are going to. You can write all the letters you want, sign everything you want. Already the bill has been passed. They will now tell you how to run your church. In America here, we have churches all over the place. We have mosques all over the place. We have all kinds of religion. The government has nothing to do with it. They set down laws. One day, believe me sincerely, the way it is going in the zoo, your what do you call your father? I don't know what you call your head, whatever, the pastor, the owner of the church. He's going to become a Muslim. He's going to come there and Allah Akbar in front of your crucifix, your cross, and you will not do anything. It is going there. The man, Ahmadu Bello, whatever they call him, said it many years ago. 2 weeks after your independence, that this new country created shall be an extension of their father's estate. And you still stay with them and you think they're going to change? This was done. This was said 2 weeks after 1960. That's when we got the independence, right? Ahmadu Bello said it. He told you plainly. We shall use the middle belt as the willing tools, and the other ones has conquered territory. And you kept on with them, and you think they are going to change? They are still doing the same thing. According to the Bosu, this meeting was held in 1989. Babangida gave them 21 billion of your own money for total Islamization of your country. And you think they're going to stop? No, they can't stop. I told you the bully will never stop until you knock him out. A bully will never ever give up until you do something. A moving body will always continue unless it's obstructed. If you don't obstruct it, it's going to continue going. The only way it's going to take a bank for him to learn something. Well, now when they read the Bible, that people that go to church and they read the Bible, they understand. The man they call Saul or Paul that became Paul, what was he doing? He was crucifying the Christians until he was knocked out and knocked blind. Then he now became the champion of turning people to Christianity. That's how it happened. So a bully needs a force to stop him. You need to stop a bully, otherwise he's not going to stop. Take it or leave it. That's the fact. The only way you can make him stop is that you confront him. You stand in front of him. That bulldozer, he's coming and coming and coming. If something doesn't stop him, he's going to continue and rolling and knocking down all the buildings. That is exactly what is going on. They're passing a new bill, or they already passed the bill. I don't know. I've not followed it up to know exactly what's going on. But it's not unexpected. It's only unexpected for somebody who say it can never happen here. It can never happen here. It's happening there already, my brothers. Stop fooling yourself. I had said it before. I once went to a funeral, and there was this pastor that was supposed to, officiate in the funeral. He started the story. I was born a Christian. I was born a Muslim, but I converted to Christian. I just walked out. I went outside. And my friend, whose wife passed on, was like, what happened? You were not there when they were praying. I said, who will pray for me? That one? That man is just fooling himself. He's not a pastor. He was a Muslim. Now he's a pastor. You don't. Just go ahead and pray. Don't tell us your story. Don't make it believe that because God touched me, that's why I changed. No. If God touches you, believe me, you'll not be able to speak. You'll not be able to say it out to anybody. It will be very hard for you to use it as an introduction. You want me to look at you as somebody who is very, very, because you change your religion. No. You can still be a Muslim. It doesn't matter. Christianity is not a Muslim thing. It's not a religion. So what you think about is something that is in your heart. I'm beginning to sound like a pastor. All right. So like I'm saying, defend yourself. The bully is not going to stop until you do something to stop the bully. I will open up the line for you. You can make your calls anytime you're ready. Today I don't even have, like I said, I forgot yesterday. I could have called home for them to write out. Strange enough, all the numbers that I use on this phone, I don't even know them off my head, because right where I sit on my desk, it's always pasted on the wall, so I can look at it and make out the numbers. Unfortunately, the number is not here. For those of you who will call me are those who already have the numbers like you did yesterday. So you're welcome to make your call anytime you're ready. My talk today is, the bully cannot stop until you try to stop the bully. These people are not going to give up. Anybody in Enugu that has a report about what is going on there, I'll be willing to take your call this morning and call and let us know how it is going. The line is now open for you.
The supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra is a Mazi, Mazi African. One cannot be two. Stand like precaution. Show face on the microphone. Somebody with their head. Somebody with Chineke. We are getting there. It's a matter of time. Shalom. Awesome. You don't mean say I go sell my life for you, Nigeria. Awesome. You don't mean say I don't know myself again. The love I have for Biafra has taken over my heart. It's burning like fire. Biafra is my heart desire. I want a life desire. Now the God who is Messiah. My love, I'm ready to do anything for you. I'm ready to.
All right, so I have a call coming in on straight line. Let me take that one. Let's see what's up. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. You're the first caller today.
Good afternoon, Mazi. My name is Simon. We're calling from my Maria experience. Simon is from Omaka in our province. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to cook. I bless you. Bless all the IPOB family members all over the world. And bless our able leader, Mazi and our deputy and all the IPOB leadership. May he protect us and guide us in the mighty name of Chukwuka. And my praise. Mazi, thank you. I like your topic today because this thing we are doing is that enter a good church like as we Igbo people normally said, because as he said, if you don't knock out the bully will not leave you alone. Even it happened in our school days or those days we are in the area. Sometimes people will be bullying you, doing a lot of things like what the zoo government is doing to us now. They give every reason to kill us. I listen to the press show and the stupid terrorist policeman in Enugu was doing with some of our brothers. They arrested people that were just doing common exercise in a locked place. They were not parading, they were not running in the streets, but they come there to kill them. Our people, it's time we wake up. And more especially, let me go straight to the church people. Because Mazi Peters, after I listened to Emmanuel Bosso message, where I was opportune to meet him somewhere, because the last church I attended those days was Redeemed. But in Mazi Peters, you see all these church people, these are our GOs and our some of the man of God. This warning have been sending to them. Mazi Peters, 2016, there is a time I was in place here. They told me, if this thing we are saying is true, let the church people, let the man of God, let them protest. I send the message to them. They will not say they did not get it. You know, some of our close brothers that are reverend fathers, pastors, we send this message to them. But these people are the main people Muslims are using mostly. They are the weaker sex, because immediately you sow seed to them. All is well. But this law, the Islamic government is putting now, is it not affecting them? Is it not going to affect them? They think it is only IPOB is the target, but they don't know. IPOB is what made us still going to church today. Who is fighting for Christians? Is it not IPOB? But they will use them to criticize us, to call us names. You see some of them talking rubbish about IPOB and our leader. But I'm just laughing at them, because if you don't condemn evil, evil will overrun you, evil will swallow you. But they still have time to wake up, to rise up and speak up against this Islamic and Islamization agenda. They have planned it for so long. The Abuja declaration Emmanuel Bosso was talking about, is there, they can go and check it, but you know, our people, we don't pay attention in those things. But it's time, we still have time. But if you keep on talking, campaigning, agitating for one Nigeria, paying for one Nigeria, you are paying for your debt.
Thank you.
Thank you for Mazi Peters for giving me this opportunity. Let those that have here, let them have here. We know we're not going to save everybody. We're going to show those that have here to hear. Thank you. All Biafra, sign off from here.
All right. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls here. One of our brothers was kind enough to send me, somebody still called me unknown number. Let me try this person that I'm going to warn him to. I don't like you calling me with an unknown number. Check your phone, because there's no reason. Sometimes this unknown number used to be computer generated thing, and probably it's not even a number somebody that is calling, and waste our time. Let me see this. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good afternoon from here, Mazi Peters.
Why is your number saying unknown number? I don't like it.
I just I didn't do it. It wasn't intentional. It just was how this network was programmed. I will readjust it. I hope I'm coming to you clear.
Yes, you are. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. I'm Rabbi Charles. I'm calling from United Kingdom. I greet Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. I salute you. Our leader, I salute you. Mazi Peters, there is something I want to say for those skeptics, for those doubting what IPOB is doing under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi. I just want them to hear me good. I'm not calling to tickle someone's ears. I'm calling to give a very valid and vital information on what is going on. We are talking about Babangida paying 20-something billion to Islamize the contraption called Nigeria. That was 1989. Am I correct?
Yes.
Am I correct, sir?
That's correct.
Yes. So if that took place 1989, imagine how far they have gone to this very particular time. So what is going on now is not that particular or that kind of Islamization Babangida actually initiated. I know very well. I could remember how he was being confronted. He had very serious confrontation with the people managing or running that camp. Christian Association of Nigeria. That time it was okay, a little bit, but the very mouthpiece of Akan was a Okogie, but the very particular man who was very vibrant, who is late now, is the Archbishop Benson Edahosa. He was very out, and he was outrageous. He was talking and was telling our people. Eventually, that didn't work. Eventually, Gideon Oka came and began to talk about what was going on in that Northern Barrack and in the enclave of the Fulanis, in their military camps, how they have converted it to become homosexual activities, dungeon. That's what it was, or what it is. Now, what is going on right now, these people, they had meeting, all the zoo generals had meeting, and this thing is very authentic. All the zoo generals, especially from the Fulani extraction, had meeting on how to invade Biafran territory. This meeting was conducted, and Buratai was not there. They will be shocked how this thing get to the ear of the person or the knowledge of the person speaking. I keep telling them that they haven't seen anything yet. They are underestimating the intelligence of Biafrans, and they're underestimating us to the core. That's why they monster courage and began to shoot at innocent people. But it is very clear. I would like to see the person who will come on air and say, "Give us order." Long ago, the order has been given to you, but most of us didn't realize it. If you see where your own person, your brother, is being killed, or you see your mother being raped, or your sister being raped, pieces chopped like the way butchers chop their meat, and you don't react, you are telling yourself that you need to get order. Well, our leader is a very patient man, and he did it. He held to this level. I wouldn't do it. So now, if you had it, we all had him very loud and clear that if ever they come to kill, we should do the needful. They listen, my brothers and sisters, especially those in Biafra land. The Boko Haram we see today, we know today, when they started, they were not armed group. They were armless. They don't carry arms. Yeah. They were just peaceful protesters demanding for their a kind of excluded area where they should live and practice Sharia. Until these people began to kill them. Now these people are armed. If you send any military to Sambisa, they will drop their weapon and run away. They will resign. If you send police will say, "We can't go there, we are not equipped." Now, why is it that the same military and police are very eager to come to Biafra land? The reason is not because we are not strong enough, or because whatever. But the reason is this: we are not armed. We are not carrying firearm in any form and shape. So they think it's a place for them to come and learn how to shoot. Some of them will lie flat on the ground like they are shooting at in a war front, and they will shoot ordinary kids playing. Now they came to where our people are having their meeting in a very close area. They were not obstructing any movement, not even traffic, and they came there and shot at them. So now the onus lies on Biafran to get up and do the needful quickly. What the meeting actually the major reason why they held that meeting is on how to invade our people. They are using some certain Biafrans to do it. We have their names. Who are the ones bringing them to come, giving them directives on how to come to our land? These are Fulani generals I'm talking about. Some other people join them as well because of their belief system. I don't want to mention their names, but if we stand up and do the needful, they cannot prevail. Mazi, this is a very serious information, and this is what I came to tell our people, because we have to do something quickly as possible. Thank you very much. Shalom from here.
Thank you very much. All right, this is try to change your number so I can always see numbers when the calls are made, because that gives me the brother person is very serious. Somebody's not just trying to come in here and waste my time. All right, I have a call coming in on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp.
Information
introduce yourself.
Can be verified.
Can you please introduce yourself?
My name, I am Stephen Ojukwu. I'm calling you from Abakaleke, Ebonyi State.
All right, that's better. Go ahead, sir.
So, Bosu gave us information that is verifiable.
Yes.
So, anybody who wants to verify it can go there and verify it. Yes. Look, last week, I was watching DW, and just last week, I think either Thursday or Friday. So they were interviewing one Muslim cleric there. What they are doing is very simple. The Muslim cleric said that when Jesus will come again, he will not see any Christian in this world.
Wow.
Everybody will be Muslim. And that is what they are working on. Check everything DW did that last week. You will see it there. You know DW now?
No, I don't. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so that is what I want to. I'm a member of IPOB. I'm under oath, but I do watch these things. So that is what they are doing. They want to
make sure that there's no Christian when Jesus comes.
So that is the thing.
I got you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much for your information. This is very, very interesting. They want to make sure that there are no Christians by the time Jesus comes back. Wow. It's interesting anyway. But the point is, they will always try. They will always try. They will always fail. Like I said before, these people are cowards. Why don't they go to Sambisa Forest? When you go there, the soldiers, the Nigerian army, they don't want to go there. They want to come to the southeast. They want to come to Biafra land where they think people are not armed. The day somebody is hurt amongst them, they will stop coming. A bully will never stop bullying you until somebody knocks him out. If you don't embarrass a bully, most people that went to schools will know. In schools, we have bullies all over the place. Primary school, secondary school, boarding house. That's why it was even worse. The day he will listen to you is the day that somebody does something to him, and then he will be embarrassed, and that's when he will stop. All right, let me try this WhatsApp line again and see if it's going to work. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah, my veteran, good afternoon from WhatsApp, Poland, sir.
Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
It's a pleasure having you once again today.
There we.
We thank you and we appreciate our beloved leader, Mazi Kamalos, and all his lieutenants, those of them doing the needful, the fanaticals, radical Biafrans. We appreciate all of you. Mazi, I remain okay for the Nosi, Wadamiskan from Warsaw, Poland, and I hear from Omaka. Omaka remains in our low province of Biafra land. Mazi, what this our brother, the last caller just said that DW means Dutch Welle Television.
Okay.
This is the Dutchland Television, DW. Mazi, Rabbi Charles, as my comrade has said it, and whatever he said there is 100% verified. Mazi, Onion asked us to be a detective on our own. Two things he told us. All of us must be a detective, and secondly, all of us must be intuitor. We say we're under command and control. He has on the mail, let our people do that one. Mazi, as for this idiot, all these Fulanis that are coming to Biafra land, living Sambisa, we want to tell them one day, one thing. Ever what I need for can
Yes.
let their saboteur go interpret to them what I said. Ever what I need for can all of you that is coming to Biafra land, all welcome. But remember, as you come, make sure you are not going and you will not be buried in Biafra land. Continue coming to Biafra land. You leave what is left for you. Those who said it 1990 and that 21 billion Babangida give to them. Man, these people can be patient. They can stay 20 years, 25, 30 years. How many years now? That there is Islamization anywhere, of course. Whatever a man sow, he will reap. Go on. Thank God you are alive today. You see what you have done to yourself. All of you that rise up against your fellow Christians, kid us, more than 10 million. What is happening today? Onion they say I want like we are not, it's not giving us joy at this 21st century. What is happening there? But there's nothing we can do. Onion do have been preaching, have been talking. They don't want, the one itself cannot even come out and give a statement and even apologize to Biafrans. And somebody think we will forgive. We cannot forgive. We not go forgive anybody. Look at the saboteurs, what they did in Biafra land, bringing them to our land. And somebody will come and say, who is saboteur? Saboteur, somebody that told you that he said you kill Fulani, you kill him first.
Oh, wow.
Then what do you want? Somebody that is telling you that when you kill one person, they pay you 500,000. That's what your life worth. And people continue to ask what is saboteur. Saboteur, those people that are selling our land, the Biafra land, what do you call them? Also, more can that is finished now. There's another thing I want to say to our people in Imo State, the Imo State volunteers should work now seriously because Omoka have dropped all of them there since 1 week now. Omoka in Ogota, they are dropping them there, and now let our people, the whole state in Biafra land, be very much in alert now. What is happening in the Enugu state, they want to replicate it to every state in Biafra land, and any chief security in any state now must be up and doing with his men. Watch the ground, because as long as all of them are leaving that area now, Enugu, where they relocating now, where they have their stooge here and there. So it has set now. I know how I got to pay. So every state should be at alert. Nah. Prepare yourself. Go and get whatever you use to defend your motherland. Guide it very, very jealously. That is our right. It's not a privilege. It's your land. The Chukwu kept us there. We are not asking for Ugawasa or Yoruba. We are asking of our own. Defend that your town. Defend that your state. Now, this is the time. No too much talking evening gospel. Mazi, we thank Chukwu that our people are doing. We are responding for the transmitter issue. Yes. And we are going around, and by the grace of Elohim, before the end of next month, I think we'll cover many places.
That's good.
And if anybody wishes to help us, or your town, anywhere you want to do it, the project is still ongoing in Biafra land. Even in the zoo, you can call this number +48739 672 638 +48739 672 638. May Iyeke keep you, protect you, enlarge your coast as you give to or you donate to this project. Thank you. I remain okay for him.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for your call. This is Radio Biafra. I still have a call coming in on WhatsApp. Please, if I pick your call on WhatsApp, just talk to me, whether you're hearing me or not, because you're coming out loud and clear. If it's WhatsApp line, as soon as I pick your call, start making your statement. Tell us who you are and where you're calling from. Let me try this caller on WhatsApp again, because OK just put from WhatsApp and it worked. Call on WhatsApp, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Call on WhatsApp, are you there? The same WhatsApp line now, you're not talking. Okay, let me take another one. How do we go? All right, call on WhatsApp again, tell us your name and where you're calling from. They are not talking. Hello, are you there? I said as soon as you pick up your call, start talking.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Udochi. Am I coming out clear?
All right, you are coming out clear, but I said just talk.
But I must.
All right, let me take another call. When you pick up on WhatsApp, just speak to me directly, whether you hear me or not. You are coming out loud and clear. Don't ask me if you are coming out because you are not hearing me. So why would I respond? Let me take a call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, sir. Speaking to brother Chidera from South Africa, sir.
Yeah, welcome, Chidera. Yesterday you sent me something, right? So I was trying to open it. I could not.
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
I wonder why.
Yeah, me too.
Because I saw that you have checked it, and I thought maybe later in the day, because you're in program, maybe you're gonna open it. I don't know why. So
I tried to open it.
Is it another way I can send it to you? You can text me your email. I will send it. Maybe it's gonna be better.
The way you sent it, there was nothing wrong with it.
I sent it on WhatsApp. This particular WhatsApp I'm calling you on. This particular number I'm calling you on.
Yeah, I saw it there, but if I open it there, I wouldn't be able to read it from where the phone is. So I was trying to transfer it to my other phone, to my laptop, but eventually it didn't go through. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's hear it. Maybe I'll try it.
You can go to my wall. Just click on. You can click on that particular name on the Facebook. Then go to the wall. You see the letter there.
Oh, okay, that'll be fine. I'll do that then.
Okay. I think that'll be better.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, Mazi Peters. When you look at what is going on in our land, maybe some people may be offended, but this time around, you can't be offended more than those who are lying down dead.
Yeah,
I must be honest. Mazi Peters, if they tell you now that Abubakar Shakau is sleeping in a Igbo man's house, are you gonna doubt it?
No.
I know it's very strong, but if after 24 hours an Igbo man say that a man who have been his utterances are very, very, very inflammatory, that is in a way it causes a lot of damages to Igbo nation. And all those while he have been making that comment, all those while he have been showing his hatred, making all kinds of bad comment about the Igbos. And Igbo man came out within some time after maybe nobody knows how long they have been friends, and say that Shetima Yerima is sleeping in his house. What else can you say that when after the war, at is it go on and say that if he knew that Igbo are so thirsty about the money, he couldn't have wasted their life and go to war. He could have used money to get Igbo to probably use Igbo against Igbo. That's what I understand about that comment. So, and when you look at the names we are seeing on Facebook, and the name of people who go and say our brothers, it sounds this name's Igbo, and when his answer your name is Daniel, meaning you are a Christian.
Yeah.
And the person in down that Enugu Ifanyu Wanyi is an Igbo man. He's not an Hausa man.
Yes.
And when you look at it, Mazi Peters, it get me sad and get me really upset that if somebody is in a house, in this country where I am, if people gathered in a private home, they call it private.
Yeah.
There's a certain place they're not allowed to drive up to 120 zone.
Yes.
If you're in a private place, you drive a 300, nobody cares. If you get accident, the insurance will not cover it because you're in a private and a public place. Yeah. So what they're basically saying that the damages there is not gonna be you alone, because they know there's a 100% chances they're not seeing public there. So you're in a private place. What you do, what you say there, basically you're private. It's up to you. Yes. Anybody that comes there to look for trouble, they will ask him question. What are you doing in a private? You was in a public place? Said no. So what are you doing in a private place? Now, what the reason why I'm saying this is that the Funanis make a statement in the name of police commissioner that even after the warning, I don't know how to explain this now, but after the warning, that brings me to say, if Shetima and the rest of them came for peace talk in Enugu, I mean in the east, in Biafra land, I think basically in Owerri, in Imo, And about 24 hours later, about that peace talk, that is a strike, Wazirika have make a statement and have you call your friend who normally sleep in their house, what is going on? No, he didn't do that. Now, no matter the statement the governor make and the rest of them, what is the message? Is this? Did he condemn it? Making a statement, we don't see a public statement by him. Some of the journalists, because I did follow this news proper, then some of the journalists even calling some radio plays, calling some saboteurs on the internet, saying what they're saying. But how did they justify what is going on in somebody's private home? Yeah. The reason why I use the here is that when somebody is in a private house doing any meeting, number one, at least what you can, when you lock in that house, they open. When open, you now ask questions. You can, for the leader of that particular people, find out why, what are they doing here and why are they here. Sometimes he may be leading you, arresting only the leader, not necessarily entire everybody. Now, did not ask any question. You start firing from the door. They have opened door for you. So what else do you want from them? Doesn't matter whether it's IPOB or anybody. But for the fact that a human being, you did not take the measure of children or women there. Sometimes even in the war, when you see women and children, sometimes you have to retreat because these are people that you must protect. Now, when you look at what is going on, you see in the north, you have seen videos in the Charlie television when the Nigerian army are moving around Boko Haram then. They're saying that the reason why they did not drop a bomb there outside the helicopter because they see women and children. That is in this forest. Yes. Now compare it to what happened in Emene. You came in a house, private house. You lock in that door. They open the door for you. From there, start the attack. And what police are claiming here is that after the warning, how did you give that warning?
Exactly.
Release the tape and release the video because there's a journalist following you. How did you release that warning? Because they say they are after the warning. They just contradict themselves. They burn tire. How did they burn tire? They say they snatch arm. How would somebody unarmed sitting down in his house? You came there, they collect your gun. Do you know that an Igbo leader from Osoka is giving a report that IPOB members are the ones shooting first? And the police, a reporter, but the police are saying these people are inside the house. They came there. Just let's see the pictures of how wicked these people are. And a woman who called herself journalist are reporting. Were you there? If you're a journalist, are you got there only for a microphone? Why don't you release that video where you see when they start shooting?
Yeah.
Let's see how police take cover. Let's see how the whole thing started. So when international people are seen, if anybody will retaliate, we say, no. We went. If we are looking in that door, where did you go there with a warrant? Look at the Nigeria police that are running out from the north where the problem is. A sitting governor could not go to his home, is it hometown or a place called, is it Gaba or I don't know, where Jonathan went before they can see the video, and now the governor could not go there. I can't remember the name of that particular village where the sitting governor could not go. But Nigeria police upon all happening inside the forest. Mazi, you remember that is about a month ago when a Fulani man killed 70-something-year-old man.
Yes.
A sitting councillor chairman or so said that nobody should retaliate, nobody should do anything. As we are sitting now, that the army and all the security personnel in the bush, have you had any arrest? Human being dead that particular day. That is an old man. If you talk about, you can say these are a veteran, this is a state man, these are the elder. In this country, you cannot stand on the queue, buy anything. If an elderly man come, everybody else will retrieve. From seat and above. If you're in the airport, try to board the flight, as soon as you see that is a natural call here, everybody will just give away, mama, come, papa. If you see a woman with a baby, anywhere in this country, as long as that person can, the official will come and say, sorry, please give space for this. It doesn't matter how young, as long as he have a baby in his hand. But a Nigeria police went into a private house, started shooting, and the government of Enugu State are playing politics with it. You are not speaking, you are not condemning it, you are not doing anything, and coming to tell us. Now that's why I say, what is the excess of justification of the holding meeting with Wazirike, with that particular man from the north? In the name of when is he, as our leader wrote on his Facebook now, when is Nigeria police going to clash with the bandit? Let the news report it. When are they going to clash with the Mieti Alas? When are they going to be clashing? Do you know they came there with the Air Force? If you read that letter they released, you can see the number of force was sent in a private home. They say they get a report about 500 people are there.
Yes.
Okay, when you look at the law, you know that 500 people are sitting in that particular place. When do you know what the court called hostage? If you have not seen it in a movie, you have seen it in America, even including terrorists.
Yes.
When they kill Osama bin Laden, there was a negotiation. When they kill Abubakar, what is the other one? There's a negotiation. When you are sitting on the air, meaning you know when somebody is going to go off or come out, why don't you start radioing? Why don't you start doing something that will notify these people? Let the world know that somebody is in this house kidnapping a police officer. Then we are trying to negotiate a hostage by IPOB. If you claim so, let's see. You did not do anything in terms of hostage rescue. In case of, okay, let's first get the women and children out before you can start shooting. You just came and start shooting direct. How do you justify that? How do Gwani his men know who will give order for Air Force to be on the air or be on the ground or be anywhere? How do you justify that? I have a lot to say, but for the time's sake, yes, I'll give you time.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank
I'll
you.
be able to find that story and I'm going to read it out now. Thank you very much, my brother. He sent me the story yesterday and I could not open it, but fortunately this morning I'm able to. It says Enugu State Police Command. This is a press release about what happened in Enugu. I say in reply, please quote AZ5052EN, whatever. That's not an important thing. The director of news. Operatives arrest rampageous proscribed IPOB members and rescue a security operative. Listen to this. Commissioner of Police warns act of rebellion will not be tolerated in the state. Following credible information received on the 23rd of August 2020 at about 8:30, 08.30 hours, that suspected members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, numbering over 500, had gone on rampage, blocking and burning tires on the road as usual. That's all their language. After abducting operatives of Department of Security DSS, the Commissioner of Police CP Ahmed Abdurrahim, MCPAC whatever, immediately deployed operatives of the command led by Enugu Metro Area Commander to rescue the adopted operatives and rescue normalcy. Who is the adopted person? Nobody has told us anything. On getting to the scene, the operatives, who were joined by those of DSS, Army and Air Force, came under serious gunfire. Wow. Attacks by the hoodlums. They responded in the ensuing gun duel. 2 of the hoodlums were gunned down, while some of them escaped with bullet wounds. The operatives successfully restored normalcy and rescued one of the DSS operatives who were at the said school to disperse the hoodlums from their unlawful assembly, while 2 others were found lifeless in the scene and later confirmed dead. Now, the story is now contradictory. Listen to this. 2 people were shot down. Now, those that were found dead, they were there, the operatives, the police, the DSS, the army, nobody sustained any injury. 5 members of the group were arrested, and they confessed to being members of proscribed IPOB and had gone to the school to hold a meeting and be trained in martial arts and self-defense skills. Machetes cut to size wounds and with their nails affixed. Police and other items were recovered at the scene. Meanwhile, before getting to the scene, the hoodlums had macheted and gruesomely killed a young man, set ablaze another, while also attacking police personnel residents in the area. In this end, the commissioner, while warning that acts of rebellion by persons or groups, including the proscribed IPOB capable of retroctating the peace and tranquility enjoyed in the state, would not be tolerated, made it clear, and perpetrators will be made to face the full weight of the law. He further warned hospitals and medical services providers against rejecting anyone seeking medical attention from that's bullshit story. So look at the story that they are telling. So contradictory. It's a private building. Now they are saying it's in the street. The 500 of them in the street. 500 people in the street. The police, the army, and they went to disperse them. And no policeman was killed. No policeman died. No soldier was shot. Nothing. They ended up in killing these people because they were armless people. They want to use, they are gathering because they want to train as martial arts. So what is wrong with that? If somebody is training as martial arts, is that a crime? I don't really, they are not making sense to the world. If you carry guns, illegal weapons, and you are training to become soldiers, it's a different thing. They're contradicting themselves because they know when they say they had guns. Let them bring out the guns that they found out. The truth is that we are going to defend ourselves. Biafrans, wake up and defend yourselves. Because this the bully is not going to go away until you fight him back. They make up this story. We know they are lying. They all know. The governor himself knows these people are lying. It's not making any sense. 500 people, they were in the street. They were having a meeting, a private meeting, for justification for, we went in there, we saw them learning how to do martial arts, self-defense. So what is wrong with that? What is exactly wrong with that? I have a call coming in. Let me take a call on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Please just talk to me. If you're hearing me, I pick up your line and say just talk. Get down your phone. Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi, good afternoon. Yeah.
Welcome to the program.
Oh.
There's no, keep talking. I told you are not listening to the radio. I said when you pick up WhatsApp line, just talk.
Mazi, good afternoon. My name is Mazi Alomoka, calling from Nasarawa.
There we go.
Mazi, Mechiko Kenya, bless you.
Thank you. He's not talking. They are not listening because you are so busy trying to get through to the call. I told you there's problem with the WhatsApp line. When you pick it up, continue talking. We are hearing you. You are loud and clear. The world is listening to you. I am listening to you. You don't have to have me to respond for you to know that you're talking. Don't ask me, am I coming out loud? No, you are. When you pick up the line is coming in. What is happening is that my voice is not going back. Let me take a straight line. Call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you very much. My veteran. Although I'm using dish, I don't know whether it's from the dish because the volume. Somebody said your voice is okay, but it's too low. But we will move on. I'm just talking based on instincts. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet every Biafran all over the world and lovers of freedom. I greet you based on your own time zone. Chuko Kikabiama, bless all of you. My veteran, I appreciate Chuko Kikabiama for using all of you in this great platform to propagate this everlasting gospel. What the matter at hand? My concern is this thing has been said all over. It's just that history repeating itself. You see the police, what they are writing and not the rest of them. When they come out, somebody that is bound to kill you, he will always want to give one excuse or the other now. And the supporters, they are just make one statement so that they will carry it. So we have known this. It's left for us, as our leader have given us they have made the statement known. Why I called now is because I wanted to call in the morning, but I couldn't get through concerning this matter. During the time of my angelic brother, Mazi George Onibe, who are the saboteurs and all the rest of them, and we are getting feedback here and there. And the truth is that we have I know where my angelic brother was going. The inside, he was talking, I know that he was referring to the inside, those who are giving all these men, evil men, the information concerning us. And the way, there's many ways to kill a rat. Why I'm saying this, so that all of us all over the world will not, because this is an urgent matter which is supposed to be handled very urgent. Now, the way our leader constituted this reconciliation committee. The same way we have to have our intelligence, the people that will focus on matters concerning maybe the when we say somebody, we are looking at somebody, we don't trust him or her. A body now, in order not to make much, maybe bastardize our phone calls, the 4 lines our leader gave, we also use it to call such. So you call from your own unit, okay, so see the person, I'm not, so that the person will be investigated. My own concern is innocency. Where Chuko Kikabiama will deal with us and we will fail is when we kill an innocent person. So that we will not make that mistake because of what you feel, more hatred you have on somebody, or you don't like how his own position, does not mean that the person may be a saboteur. No. Anybody that stand on the way that is, we know, aiding our killers is confirmed saboteur. But when somebody is said suggestion, maybe we want to go about this, somebody have a different way to do it, does not make the person a saboteur. We have to understand it. And the main thing is, those people, now every Biafran in IPOB, when you are related to all these known saboteurs, we know them, all these governors that are aiding these people, or Hanez Ndibo conspired to kill our people in our leader's house. So we know all these people. Those who are related to them in blood or in kinsmen should come out to indicate in their various meetings and should give their names, that in case they are related to this person, or we are that you are not with him, so that we know whenever we want to, like this matter now, or Enugu matter. Now there are people who handle the matter, so that we know who we are using, who are the people that will go and solve the problem that is at hand. So that we will not carry all these saboteurs who are maybe their members or relation brothers to go and do the needful. They have to tell us they related to this person, so that they will give on when we are discussing certain matters. Those people will not be involved. We know what we are talking. It's equivalent to somebody married from Ghana, and we are having problem with Ghana people. The people, somebody that having law with Ghana should not follow us, as our evangelic brother always say. It means a lot. It has something to do. We have to handle this thing immediately. And anybody that failed to tell us before now that he or she related to so and so person, maybe this, for instance, now, Governor Ugwai, he has brothers, he has relations. Now, anybody that is in IPOB that related to him should tell us, show himself that he related to him, and he now exempt himself in certain things. So that when we know those who will discuss and do, when we want to do the needful, we know those who will go and do it for us. So that there will not, if anything happen, we will not look at. But if the person did fail to tell us that he or she relate to that person, if anything go wrong, and we later find out that this person relate to this so and so person, I did not take it, we did not to talk, we will deal with the person will be killed. The needful will be not to negotiate. As far as the person did not talk, but if the person tell us at the initial that he let, and he be exempting himself when we are discussing, then we know that we are not looking at his or her side. And another thing is, the one there is needful to do, now we need to do. Not this oath taken when you read it, then you think you go your way. The one that will kill the person instantly. The one that will kill the person, anybody that sabotage in one way or the other, the person will be killed, so that when we are, as we are watching now, we will not be thinking of who is sabotaging us or not. It's causing us a great harm. So that we face these people right away. That's my own suggestion, what we are telling, so that we put it into consideration immediately and act upon it. Yeah. God bless Biafra. In the name of Chuko Kikabiama, I declared.
Thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We are still taking calls. Calls are coming in from WhatsApp, but the WhatsApp, I want you to listen attentively. When I pick up your call, you don't need to ask me anything. Just introduce yourself, tell us who you are. It's a one-sided thing. Now, I don't know why it is that way, but that's the way it is. Maybe later at the end of the program, I'll try to see where the correction should come from. You're not hearing me, but we are hearing you loud and clear. So when I pick up your call, I need you to start talking. Caller on WhatsApp. Go ahead. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good afternoon, sir.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Mazi Alamoka, calling from Zoo Country, Nasarawa State. Mazi, I'm chori kuna masama kiyemeru our people na emene. Nduba anyị si no ke no gwara oke nọ gwara nke nọ n'ọhịa na azụ nụrụ ngịga orugo oge anyị ga-astọpụ iblemi fulani awụsa ka anyị bidogoro n'ụlọ anyị first maazị because onye ndị a na-ekwu na agwadite ma our people na ekwusi na ọwụ IPOB bụ ụzọ chukwu orugo oge anyị akwụsị m ihe anyị na-ekwu na redio ọsọ m na-awọnda ndụ IPOB ndị volunteer anyị na-egedikwa redio anyị na-anọrọ everyday from morning to night anyị na-egedikwa ya ihe mere si sọ Sunday somebody na meeting somebody maka na meeting onye police abi onye ka ya kpọrọ onye ahụ tọrọ police nwee right ịga wee kaka na door mepee wee gbagbo ofu onye a na-akọ ya akọ now and not sometimes since on Sunday daddy mgbogiri iwe adị ewe mebe m nọ sínú ọbasị mgbogiri iwe adị ewe mebe m nọ sínú ọbasị because sometimes na do wonder ọ bụ na dị volunteer nwere nwere the whole start Biafra land ọ bụrụ nwenye na-ege redio ọ bụrụ nwenye na-ege ihe awalịla na-ekwu awalịla wegbu onwe ya give us time which give us time ugbo onye ọ bụ na ha nụbeghị awalịla kwuru sito Sunday that is commission police na-ekwu okwu nwa ndị a na-eji ya na channel television ọ bụ na afọ mgbe na-ekwu okwu ọ bụrụ nwa onye na ebe ahụ ya before ebi mee interview mmadụ mapụta wee weta onwe ya onye na-eme interview ibugo ụzọ ogbo ya na-ekwu n'ọsọtọ na-ekwu n'ọnụ ma brother sometimes ya amarọ m some our volunteer nwere na east na-eme ya na-enwe m iwe because mpa na mmagbọsọ ugwu Hausa mpụta na ana Igbo mgbe ọsọ again ị na-eme comment na blọkụ ụzọ onye mere anyị blọkụ ụzọ. My brother, may bless you.
Bless you too. All right, thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. Like I said, if you are WhatsApp, as soon as I pick up, start talking. You see, he was loud and clear, but it's just that he wasn't hearing me, so that's not important. The important thing is that the world has listened to him and he has given out his message. This is Radio Biafra USA 2, broadcasting live this morning from Houston, Texas. I'll be here for a whole week, and you'll continue broadcast from here. Our leader's name is Mazi Nnamdi. Is deputized by UCHMF4, and taking a call coming in on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on straight line. Okay, I have another one. Caller on straight line doesn't want to talk. Let me go to caller on principal officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazi Peters.
Welcome to the program.
Good morning, sir. Thank you very much for your work and for your effort.
I
hope you're enjoying Dallas or Houston.
Houston, I'm in Houston, yes.
Thank you, sir. Yesterday I called. I couldn't talk because I was so depressed. This morning I picked up courage. My brother, you see, what happened in Enugu has been brewing for a long time, but people are not paying attention. People have been calling about Enugu, complaining. You can hear the disgruntledness of the voices of the people complaining about what is going on in Enugu. How a group of people have been bringing in only their own people, that there's a sense of existence of saboteur in that region. It makes me to wonder if IPOB really have intelligent folks who are working. There are in any organization like this, there are intelligent groups, people that analyze these situations. Several times I've shared over this radio. There is no need for IPOB meetings, especially in Biafra land, to be announced on the radio. People will be giving up their phones, giving up everything. In a modern technology can be tapped. If you don't know it today. Anybody who is a member of IPOB, before you go into any meeting, you should be searched for body camera, for any surveillance, whatever you have on your body, and you must turn your phone off and submit your phone there on the table where everybody can see it until the meeting is over. If you are called with 2 phones, you explain yourself. Anybody that has exempt himself from meeting and something like this happened, you should be diligent in knowing who came to that meeting and who did not come. It's a very deliberate and very discreet, intelligent work. You isolate people based on who they are. Number 2, I don't need to tell you, anybody that is working, that is a member of IPOB, whose work, you don't know what he does for a living. But it's always money. He's living large. He's a saboteur, looking very well. These are intelligent things that you have to employ. Once you get in his resources, know what everybody is doing for a living. Know who does not work, but he has money, he doesn't complain money, and he comes to IPOB meeting. Those is due on time. These are things that you can do for yourself. I mean, why I'm saying this is because it's not it shouldn't be a secret. Because it's not security this thing give up in any way. Anybody coming to a meeting, you must surrender your phone, turn it off and surrender it. If you are called, and make sure you catch everybody. If you are an IPOB member, there's no reason why you shouldn't subject yourself to search, to make sure you don't have anybody camera, and to make sure that your phone is turned off and you submit your phone until the end of the meeting you go. If you fail to come to any meeting and something happens, you have some explanation. You have to tell us where you are. You have to tell us what you are doing at a particular time. We have to look at your phone and see all the logins you make in terms of who you call and what happened. This is the way to work. These things should be done. Very simple things. We are not doing it. So these are the measures we have to take. Number 2, people should stop coming to the radio and be saying what they will do or what they will not do. IPOB, even if you have to retaliate, you don't need to say it on the radio. You do your plan, do it secretly. And that's it. You do what you have to do, nobody will know about it. But the person you are doing knows something is going on and something is going on. People are more scared like that. When you follow them that way, they are more scared. Now when you come out every time you talk, if you talk, they're going to be prepared for you. That's why they have an additional exercise yesterday. Didn't you hear it? Because, like I've always said, element of surprise has always been the greatest weapon you can have against your enemy.
Yes.
Thank you, my brother. May God bless you.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. Somebody's still trying to call me on the other line, 845-283-9665. Like I always tell you, when somebody's talking, they don't need to call. You can call in when somebody has finished talking, but if you call before, I'm not going to pick up your call because somebody's already online. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're talking about self-defense. You have to really use your brain, be very intelligent about this, because the bully is not going to go away until you stop him. Stopping the bully is what we're talking about this morning, because these people, they are bullies and they are doing what they are doing because they think they have the radio. But you see, the media is open. This is not 1966. This is a different era where everybody is taking pictures and pictures are being exposed. They lie, they go, they kill you, they come back, they lie that this is what happened. Oh, you were attacking the police. I don't know how you can do that in a private meeting, in a private compound where they first of all, you are not even in the public space, you were in your own space. Caller on straight line, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good afternoon.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. Mazi, my name is Mazi. I'm calling from Iyeke.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, yeah, thank you very much. Mazi, concerning what happened on Sunday, when I saw that thing on Opera News, I called and a police officer, very, very, very top, very, very high-level police officer, and I asked him, what is happening in your state? He said to me that he is confused on what is happening here. That even that these people don't have anything, that they don't find anything with these people, and they start shooting them. To this extent, they lose 2 of their men. This is what he told me. You understand?
Yes.
Showing that Boko Haram have already in the police in Enugu State. Not only in Enugu State, in Biafra land. He told me clearly that he is confused. They don't know what is happening. That they don't find anything on these people, and they start shooting them. So anything now they are propagating now is just to defend themselves. That is what they are trying to do.
Yes.
That is Nigerian police for you. Something is worrying me, and I don't know. I'm confused though. Let me say it to the hearing of everybody. You see this leading church. I see that church as a Islamic church. Do you know why? But man, you know how that function. If you see a warehouse, if you get a warehouse, just come there, register. You be paying your tithe there and handle your church. That is why, because I'm beginning to look into all their pastors, the way all their pastors convert to Muslim. Osibanjo is that redeemed. Additional is that redeemed. Bajabi Amira is that redeemed. Even this Edo, Mazi, all of them, you understand. I'm seeing the church as Islamic. They just plan that church, as church in order to confuse people. The same that church was the church they used to remove Jonathan. People should look into that matter, into this matter very well, Mazi. That leading church, I'm telling you, that leading church must be Islamic church. Honestly, Mazi, there is something I want to, there's a question that somebody asked you. Is it yes? That's true. But you did not answer that question.
Yes.
Someone said to you, someone called from Hinduism and asked you, is it good for we to believe what we don't see? And I think myself, this is very interesting, but I would like to know your answer on this. But finally, no answer that question. And that is the problem we are having now. Because we believe what we don't see. That is what is happening in the Christianity and the Muslim, this so-called religion. That's what's happening there. Because we believe what we don't see. The picture they are showing to us and tell us that Jesus Christ, that picture is not Jesus Christ, Mazi. We have to take something like it. It's time we call a spade. That picture is not Jesus Christ, and we believe it's Jesus Christ. Nobody have the picture of Jesus Christ. The picture they are showing us today as Mary, that is not the picture of Mary. Let us tell ourselves the truth.
All right.
Because of we believe what we don't see. That is and that is the reason why a Muslim brother is seeing these people, a Muslim, killing his own brother that is Christian, and he will not talk.
Right.
If they keep Christian, they will still kill you that is Muslim. Because we believe what we don't see.
All right, let's go. Thank you very much. Okay. This is hard for me. Like I said, I don't discuss religious issues on my program because I'm not a religious person. I'm a Christian. Christianity is not a religion, as far as I'm concerned. Picture of whatever picture you show me, you can take a piece of wood and say this is Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't really mean much to me. So I don't really care about pictures. Those pictures are, somebody has to focus on something. There are people, there are churches that they have something you focus on. That doesn't mean that they are worshiping on that thing. It's just something to hold your attention. But that is not the issue that we're going through. The real Christians will not want to dominate you and kill you. The real Muslim will not do that. There are people that understand what they are doing. They are all efulefus. They are just religious people. They are not what they are proclaiming. To be honest with you, I bet you today, if you put Muhammad, Jesus Christ, Buddha in one room, they will understand themselves. They'll be friendly. They will embrace themselves because they know what they are doing. But we are here, we're just following imitation. I'm a Christian, I'm born again. Yeah, right, story. Or the one very easy. That's why we're having all these crises. You don't have to be a Christian to know that something is right. Religious people, they follow. These are people that follow. They give money, open warehouse. It has become a church. It's not easy. It's not that easy and that simple, my brother. So let's not go there. Let's take more calls from people. What I'm saying is defend yourselves at all times. Let me take a call and try this WhatsApp line. You have to start talking. This is Radio Biafra. Go ahead. There we Welcome to the program. There we Yes. Yes, go ahead.
So what I want to say about is the report, as in the one I watched from Channel TV. The Fulani man, the police command, or the director of the police, I don't know, for Enugu. Like when the man was trying to force out some words from our two of our brothers that were sitting on the floor there. The Fulani policeman was like that they are to protect the law-abiding citizens of Enugu. And when he was speaking, I was like asking myself, who is this man now that is protecting Enugu indigenous or citizens, law-abiding citizens? A Fulani man protecting Enugu. And he is the one now commanding the police that the other day we saw them escorting very large number of Fulani people out of some villages from Enugu State, maybe heading there to somewhere else that they will be safe. And he's the one standing in Biafra land, in the land of Igbo man, killing the original indigenes of the land and replacing them with his own people. Our people, I don't think our people will understand that. I don't think we really understand what is going on in our land. By the power we have given over to our enemies, under the pretense of governorship and so, they have sold our land to our enemies. When that man is speaking, even his body language, I was watching through this channel platform. I was only reading the body movement of this man. The way he was even trying to force out some words from the mouth of a young man. Asking me, what are you guys doing there? The guy said, we are doing exercise. We run more than maybe 10 times and we come back, we exercise ourselves, we do this. He says for martial arts, for self-defense. Okay, if it is for self-defense, are they defending themselves from the police? Or maybe, I don't understand. Why would the police be so interested? Why these men are trying to, what are they exercising themselves for? My brother, our people should wake up because something is going on. Something is going on in our land. But I am happy that IPOB is on the ground. But let all Igbo people, let everybody, all Biafrans, most especially, they are trying to bring out the ego or the power of Igbo man. But it's already done. But if not for IPOB, Chilekenna, something, well, we are seeing in the spirit because IPOB, men allow Biafra hear more. Yes. I just thank God that Mazi Nnamdi Kalu is in our generation. God brought him to do something that we never believe that it will never be done in this generation. But today, we are seeing it. I heard IPOB and I heard Mazi Nnamdi Kalu, and all of you in this are veterans. May Chukwuka give you people more strength, more wisdom and knowledge to head us. We are going home. May God bless you. IPOB, one family.
One family. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you very much for your call. This is Radio Biafra. I have a call coming in. Let me take this one on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon to you, Mazi. Peter. Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, Chukwuka. He will continue to be our strength. My name is Ugo, and I am calling from Enugu province. Mazi, what we are crying here in daily basis is the work of saboteurs, both the ones inside with us, and both the ones outside. They are working together. So the question that I need to ask every one of them that is listening to my voice is that, what is your gain? What is your benefit? I continue to lament and say this, that the reason why these people some of them are sabotaging what we're doing is because of envy and jealousy. And some people think it is a joke. I have listened to some of all these useless idiots when they came in a zoo radio here in Enugu province, the way they sound. Like the one that came last week that called himself, I don't know the name, but what I remember he says Aki Kenga. He said he came from Lagos. His problem is that we call our leader Supreme. That is the only problem. He said we are not supposed to be calling Nnamdi Kanu Supreme Leader. Why must we call him Supreme Leader? Then how does that concern you? Did you do what Nnamdi Kanu do then we fail to give you a title? This morning, as I reported before, there is a man. This man is not worthy of what he is doing. The reason is because I remember when our leader was in detention 2015 stroke, they gang up, they came up with different names. Just as our leader, as a prophet he prophesied. I took notes of what he's saying. More especially when he said, write it down. I recorded it. He said that time will come, a lot of groups will come out and they will try to take glory of what IPOB are doing. This man, Evangelist Joseph Abu, fulfilled that bastard of prophecy. He's among the people that is claiming to take another man's glory. When he came to our radio, he will be speaking good English, telling you how the history provides the Igbo race, how they walk from the desert. But the simple truth is that when people called him and say, you know all these things, then why can't you bring your talents together and join this man that has presented himself as a sacrificial lamb, and every one of you are seeing it. All of you are afraid to do what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. But now he's doing it. Why are you trying to put a stop to this work? Instead of you to create your own name or try to tell people to come to your own platform, why can't us come together? As some people say that Igbos doesn't love themselves, let us prove them wrong. People are following Nnamdi Kanu because of the truth that he's saying, not any other thing. For you people to come on radio and say that this is not the right way to do it, that we should start doing this one, it simply means that you're bringing division. At the end of everything, when I discover what these people are doing, that they are fulfilling that prophecy of our leader, I told them that very soon your group will fed up. You will be nowhere to be found. And he asked me whether I am prophesying or I am predicting. I told him that this is exactly what will happen to you. And he witnessed it. All of a sudden, that program shut down because nobody listened to them. Yeah. Now he's coming out again to sabotage what we're doing. We have told you, it's among the people that came to Royal Palace here in Enugu the day Nyawodu told Enugu people that he will be a saboteur to anybody that is involved in what we are doing. He came there that day and they were singing the praises to him. But my question is for all of them is, if you don't want to, if you as a person, you don't want to respect yourself, I am asking you, why can't you have your own group with different names? Why can't you match out and do exactly what you think that is the right thing for you to do? Since what the IPOB is doing is not the right thing, then why going to the extent of sabotaging what we are doing? Mazi, I want to say it will be very, very, very shocking for all of you to hear that the zoo people that came to kill our people last Sunday. They killed our people. Some people call them, and we are telling them that those that is involved in this, they will pay dearly.
Yes.
We are promising all of you If you call your enemy to come and kill your people, what is your gain? For a long time you have been doing this, and you continue to embark on this evil journey. We are telling all of you that all these things that you are doing, the wages of your work is coming. The reason I'm saying this is because inside us, there is saboteur. Outside there is saboteur.
Yes.
But we are telling them that it's playing with what the oath that we are taking. Don't think it is a written word. It will come against you because you pronounce it with your mouth. Mazi, thank you so much.
There will. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. That's a good one. Like I said before, but you know what? Israel the Kenon here will run back to the Ohia, right? But the Kenon will set a trap to catch you. That's my parable this morning. We'll set a trap to catch you, and when the trap catches you, we'll take care of you. Because we can't be in our home and then you can't sit down there and destroy us and think you can get away with it. That's not the way it works. That's not the way we roll. So Biafrans, defend yourself, learn to defend yourself at all times. I'm almost coming to the end of today's program, and tomorrow I'll be with you again at the same time. I still have like 5 more minutes to go, so any lucky one that comes in with a call this time, I'll pick it up and round it up for today. But tomorrow, God's willing, we'll be here together again. Let me see, I have a call coming in on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Mazi Peters.
There, round up, please.
Okay, Mazi, I know your time is already up. Mazi, I to add on what our people has been saying. My name is Mazi Emmanuel. I'm calling from Paris.
Welcome to the
Mazi, you see, to be very clear and sincere to you, you see that our people are now, all these saboteurs that we have in our land, they are now helping, doing the same work that our people did during their own time, that made Fulani to overrun them and they take over their land. Do you see now that some of Igbo people are now helping these people to overrun us, to take even our land? You see, Pastor Bosun said something that was, that happened in 1989. That this Nigeria, so-called Nigeria zoo pastors, is like they went to Turkey and asked Turkians, how did we heard that you people were Christian before? They say yes. We heard that what happened to you people? How come that you people now today are now 90%, 99% Muslims? What happened? And it happens that the Christians were the one that were used to do what? To Islamize Turkey. That is exactly what is going on in the zoo today. They are using money to buy all these people. They are using money to deceive them. They are living large without knowing that they are irrelevant in that zoo called Nigeria. And we have also the clip of Adamu and Farouk, who said that after 4 years of their so-called Buhari, that Igbo people will be irrelevant in Nigeria and in Southeast. And today we are seeing it. Our people are still playing ignorant. Our people are still even helping them to smooth their lie, helping them to propagate their lies. My brother, you see what the commissioner of a Fulani man was telling a whole Igbo race, telling them, lying to them that their children are hoodlums, their children are terrorists, their children are this. The whole intelligent race in Africa are quiet, listening to a Fulani foolish man. When you look at the face of the man, you will know that he's a core terrorist person. This is what we are listening. You say that we know what we are doing. We don't know what we are doing. Igbo race have gone. IPOB, without IPOB today, I don't know where we would have been. But Mazi, let me leave it here because of your time. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to guide you and protect you and guide our leader and all IPOB members around the world. It shall be well with you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We've come to the end of today's program. Not take any more calls. All the lines have been shut down, so I'll stay with you again, God's willing. Tomorrow it's same time. Mazi is coming in after now, so stay tuned. But remember, self-defense is natural. Is something that we cannot do away with. It is the way it is, and that's the way it's going to be. You have to defend yourself. If you have no weapon, get one. If you sound, they are now so afraid. That's why I'm telling you, these people are cowards. Now, what they are using as the reason for killing people is that, they are studying martial arts. So what's that? What is wrong with that? Martial art is something that is taught everywhere in the world. So if you decide to learn it, for the Nigerian police, for the criminal, for this, they are scared of it because they are cowards. They are bullies. Bullies, when you knock him out, that's the only language you will understand. Force with force. Our leader have told you what to do. You are going to do it regardless. No matter what they do, Biafra is our thing. Our freedom is imminent. There's nothing anybody can do to stop us. We will get our destination whether they like it or not. I'll be with you again, God's willing, tomorrow as I promised. From here, Houston, Texas, Radio Biafra USA 2. It's goodbye. Please stay tuned for Mazi who's coming in the next minute. Thank you.